3:30, number 1, Mr. Bandelaris is the Tatsbet favourite. Fine and good the conditions here. Green light. Ready, race 1. Off. And Mr. Bandelaris began okay near the inside. He's going to hunt up and hold the early lead there from Cody's Miss, followed there by Gears of War, got through to 3rd. Then came No Kalara Rata, followed by Lolly Dolly. And well back then was Token Bear as they come off the back from Hope Miss, and Spud Monaro the last one. Round the corner they come. In front there is Mr. Bandelaris getting up on the inside. Gears of War went home the better. Gears of War beat Mr. Bandelaris, and Cody's Miss clocked in 3rd. To be quite honest, I'm not sure about 4th. Lolly Dolly, No Kalara is up there prominent with Spud Monaro, and back behind those Token Bear, one of the last home. Strong finishing winner number 2, Gears of War for Steve Lennon, 450 and 130. 1 Mr. Bandelaris, 130, and 4 Cody's Miss 2 for Sunday. Will actually be Sunday week, not this Sunday. Okay, in they go at the 395 metre mark. Just scintillating the favourite, 280, box 3. Green light. Rightio, thanks Mike. Ready to go, race 2. Off. Out fast there was Classic Trader, went to the early lead and dashed away by about 3 or 4. On Verve, the reserve went to 2nd, followed by Jacinta Lating, and then came Miss Bing Bang. Euphoria Lass was well back in the field, followed there by Sandy Man Ken, Generation Iron and Tracy Rose High. Round the corner they come. Front runner got away though. Classic Trader, it's too good. Classic Trader beat Verve. Miss Bing Bang 3rd. 4th in then would be Jacinta Lating. And they were followed then by Sandy Man Can. Further back then was Tracy Rose High, in company there with Generation Iron, one of the last. 2953 Classic Trader for Sandra Hunt. 230 and 150 on the tote. On all totes, and they're moving in. Tomorrow night, heats of the finals, rather, of the national championships, the state sprint and distance championships here tomorrow night to determine who will represent Queensland in Perth. Okay, thank you, Mike. Green light. Camille the starter gives the big wave. Number 2, Kulu Kama at 230. They're ready. Racing, Kulu Kaba away, only average. Signpost pinged out and went straight to the lead and got away. From round the outside, Sticks Rose High and Lancaster Rose is 3rd. They're clear then of Credit Limit, followed by Great Triumph. And well back, Kulu Kama is speed off at that turn. Dainty Footsteps is the last one on the turn. Lancaster Rose got the inside run. After it, Sticks Rose High. Oh, gee, that's close. I think the outside. Sticks Rose High and nose to Lancaster Rose. And third's between Credit Limit, Great Triumph and Signpost. They're just a smidgen past the post when I got back to them. Then came Dainty Footsteps, who was one of the last home in company there with Kulu Kama. Gee, it's close. 7 and 4. 7 Sticks Rose High. I'm inclined to think the 7 might get this. And it has. At 20, what is it? 26.80 and 7. So confirming the Greyhound competition at the Brisbane show, the Ekka, will be Sunday week, not this Sunday, and we'll change websites, etc. about that. So it's definitely Sunday week, not this Sunday. Get out and have a look. Kulu Senor, $1.80, box 1, green light. Racing, missed it a bit, Kulu Senor, and have a look there at Kulu Freedom. Came across on the outside and dashed away early doors from Miss Miranda, followed there by Waikiri Magic. Wide out Kulu Senor trying to make some ground. They were followed by Dashing Jilly, Sprightly Token and Beauty Rose High, and Witch Itch is about the last one, but it's all Kulu Freedom. Kulu Freedom wins easily. Dashing Jilly 2nd, Kulu Senor 3rd, Waikiri Magic wound up in 4th placing. They were followed then by, behind them, Sprightly Jokin, Beauty Rose High, Miss Miranda and Witch Itch. A fast beginning as Tell the Tale here for number 8, Kulu Freedom for Kim Gooding, 12.10 and 2.10. 3 Dashing Jilly, 3.20. 1 Kulu Senor, 1.10. Oh, there we are. I lost you there, Gav. It's a bit of a frightening thing for a commentator when somebody crosses to you and all you hear is silence, but I don't know, we're back online again. Okay, green light on. $2, number 2, Ellie's Volantis. Set. Off. Ellie's Volontas began pretty well, but charging across there was Millie's Comet, and Millie's Comet takes the lead, got away by 2 on Ellie's Volontas. They've raced right away from Trouser Button, Yukai Sheila, and also Good Girl Im, and well back then is Tusk, and Pippin Penguin is one of the last. Coming around the corner though, dashing clear is Millie's Comet, and Millie's Comet wins it very easily. Ellie's Volontas second, Trouser Button third. I'd say Hot Genetics fourth, just in front there of Pippin Penguin, and they were followed by Tusk, and the last one home, Yukai Sheila. Good gallop, about 22.7. 6 Millie's Comet, 620 and 240 wins the first of the quaddie. 2 Ellie's Volontas, 170. 1 Trouser Button, 170 as well. There will be 3 place divvies on the tote here because local trainers consult your program there. And I guess trainers in northern New South Wales, given the recent success of the Strait of Origin. Okay, green light, raw, $1.50, box 1, set, off. Began only fairly raw. Kulu Sher began brilliantly, took the early lead from Coda Liz and Big Brenda, followed there by Raw, who got through to a fairly close fourth. Behind those, Springberry Jet, then Cloudland, further back then was Chrissy's Double, with Only Ascent, one of the last. Coming around the corner, Kulu Sher from Big Brenda. Big Brenda getting up on the inside, Kulu Sher in front. Kulu Sher has won from either Raw or Big Brenda. Fourth between Only Ascent and Cloudland. And back behind those then came Coda Liz, Springberry Jet, and Chrissy's Double about the last one home. For Kulu Sher, 720 and 190. So for the quaddie, at the halfway mark, you're looking at a $6 winner into a $7 winner. 720 and 190 for number 4 Kulu Sher for John Clarkson. And then you had number 4 Kulu Sher won the previous, paid $7.20 from John Clarkson, both trainers up from the Northern Rivers. So that's where you are at the halfway mark of the quaddie. Another reminder about the Brisbane show, the Greyhound section at the Brisbane show. It's Sunday week. I've written it up in some columns and websites as this Sunday, but I wasn't aware the Brisbane show had been put back by a day, start and finish. So it's Sunday week, August 17 for the Greyhounds at the Brisbane Echo. Okay, green light. Away they go. Caressa out pretty well, so too was Hope's Fantasy, but Caressa takes the lead from Hope's Fantasy, followed there by Pass the Lot. Out wide there, Silver Ain't Bad trying to come forward, and they break away from the others. Bully Blue Boy, Kulu Mystery and Sanrico Jasper, the last one on the turn. Caressa took over from Hope's Fantasy. No, Hope's Fantasy coming again. Hope's Fantasy too good. Beat Caressa. Third, Silver Ain't Bad, I'd say, just in front there of Pass the Lot, and they were followed by Sanrico Jasper, Bully Blue Boy, and Kulu Mystery. Well, I thought Caressa had it on the early part of the home straight, but Hope's Fantasy gathered it in quickly and has raced home to score. 170 and 160 for number 3 Hope's Fantasy. About to come forward here at the 395. In they go. Yeah, Mike. 6-4-3 to be alive in the quaddie. And this is the last leg, number 2, Winning Hearts at 240, the favourite for Des Gilroy. Green light, ready. Racing, Winning Hearts out smartly, and yet goes to the early lead. Got away from Fear No More in second placing, and then came Celtic Dancer. Further back then was Daisy's Alfie and Senor Zorro. Further back then was Harry Tycoon, and Hawko's Mistake at the moment is further back than Walla Walla. Round the turn, Winning Hearts from Fear No More. Winning Hearts in front, Fear No More will charge late. Too late, brother. Winning Hearts by a length. Fear No More second. Celtic Dancer battled away gamely for third, and Senor Zorro was fourth. Then came Daisy's Alfie, Harry Tycoon, alongside those Hawko's Mistake. 2, 3, 5, 6 looks to be the result. 2, 3, 5, 6. Winning Hearts 210 and 160. Fear No More 450. The state final of the sprint. Even if he's beaten, he's still a chance of going to Perth because it depends on what Buckle Up Wes and about 3 or 4 others do interstate. It's an intriguing contest, the Nationals, as it always is. Green light here, Lulu's Lad, 270 box, 3 away. Oh, flew out Lulu's Lad, went straight out and dashed to the early lead. By a length or so on Henson Cosmos, and then came in third placing then was Rebel Rose High. They were followed by, further back then was Cash King. Well back is Iron Major, Mr. Sneaky Sneaky. Also Sandy's Gift as they come around the corner. Lamplighter though, Lulu's Lad got away, it's home. Lulu's Lad far too good. Second is, I would say, Cash King just in front of Henson Cosmos, and Rebel Rose High fourth. Back behind those then came Iron Major. Vicky Rose High, Sandy's Gift, was one of the last home there across the wire with Mr. Sneaky Sneaky. 3 and a photo between 4 and 7. I just hesitated across the wire there because I knew there was a dog on the inside of the 4, but I just couldn't see what it was. I couldn't see the rug. An action for you tonight. State finals of the National Sprint and Distance here at Albion Park tomorrow night. We'll look forward to that. Ken Wagtail bounced back at the distance. Rainstream's the new kid on the block. Hugh Genie for Peter Roichi. Stunning last week. So we look forward to the National State finals here tomorrow night. Green light, 290 was his fantasy box. 1 off. Out fast there was Zahara Sammy in the middle, has gone up to the early lead, but was his fantasy punches up, and was his fantasy takes over now, got away from I'm Millie Trick, followed there by Paddy Michelle up into about third, now gets to second. Wide out there was Hara Sammy. Back behind those then was Freddie Finch, Samara's on air, Coda May and Gold Dream, but it was his fantasy clear, and was his fantasy has beaten I'm Millie Trick. Third went to Freddie Finch and fourth in Hara Sammy, I would say. They're followed by Samara's on air, Coda May, Paddy Michelle, Gold Dream last. 1 was his fantasy. Wasn't best served at the start, but was able to hold them out. And that told the tale. 270 and 110 for Bill Elton. Bill has Cindy Special in the final of the Nationals.